Welcome back to the Friendly Fox. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a repair. So my puppy got a hold of my e-reader and she's chewed a few spots in it. So rather than replace the whole case, which I pretty much just got new, I was thinking I would cut out some vinyl stars to try and cover up these blemishes that she has now put onto it. So rather than replace the case, I thought, let's get creative. So today I'm using Siser Easy PSV vinyl. I'm going to cut out what I need, and that is going to be about 4 inches long by 5 inches down. I will say that I do prefer the brands that have the lines on the back, just because it makes it so much easier to cut. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick it onto the mat. And I will say that sometimes I do have to use adhesive tape just because my mat is a little bit older and it doesn't always stick. But it looks like this is going to stick fine. So now we'll go ahead, design it in Cricut Design Space, and then cut it out. The first thing you're going to do is go to New Project in Cricut Design Space. From there, you're going to go over to Shapes, and then you're going to select the star. I wanted mine to be about 1 inch, and then I needed several of them. So I went ahead and placed the first one, and then using the Edit option, I duplicated. And then I selected both and duplicated again. And I just kept repeating this step until I had as many stars as I was going to need. I duplicated again, but this time I made them a 1/2 inch. So I adjusted the size, and then I duplicated that so that I had both large stars as well as small stars. And then I welded all of the stars together so that they would cut out in this exact shape. So I went down to Combine and chose Weld. Then I went to Make It, and I chose the 12 by 20 format because that's the one that I'm using. You can see on here that it's the exact same layout that was on my machine. So I click Continue. And then once connected, I chose the glitter vinyl because that's what I'm using. I always select more pressure just because I know that will work and it will cut out perfectly. And then I went ahead and clicked the button on my Cricut machine. Now I have my stars cut out, so I'm going to peel them off of my Cricut mat. And then I'm going to start weeding them out. I have my stars weeded out. I would say that this vinyl was a little bit more difficult to work with. I haven't used the Easy PSV before, so I would just say going into it that it's not necessarily as easy as some of the other vinyls I've used, But let's see how well the finished product turns out. I did cut a few of my stars off short, but I actually think that's okay because I'm going to end up putting them on the edges. Definitely feels like it's going to work as it's going on. So there is the front. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some on the back as well. And there is my finished product. So I will say that this vinyl worked really well with the material that was already on here. They're very similar. And so it press on in terms of it working that way, it was really great. And I do think it did exactly what I was hoping it would. So there is my finished product. Thanks so much for watching.